Hello and welcome to my truck. Some people may say, Jace, this is dangerous. Why would you do this? I don't know. It's hands-free. How dangerous can it be? I've got my dogs with me. I'll unhook this is Big Mac. We call him that because he's quite large. And then in the back is Georgia. George, can you say hi? George. We have just gone on a trip. My wife needed the dogs to get out of the house. And we came out to, excuse me, had the window cracked, so I was smoking my pipe. We just came on a trip out to our old house, headed to the farm, and fed the pigs. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but me and my wife are pig farmers. More like hobby farmers, not real serious about it, but we've got probably over 20 hogs right now. Kind of a mix between coons or cunes, as the Hawaiians would call them. That was a little racist. Excuse me for that little moment. Kunis, or which are a Hawaiian breed of hog, and they're known for their really short, upturned snouts. They've got little skins. They've got like bits of skin that hang around their neck. They call them wattles, but kind of like skin tags. They're a slow-growing hog, but they eat a lot of grass. They're good grazing hogs. Other prominent breeds of hogs, our Hampshires, Yorkshires, Berkshire, Duroc, they've all got real strong snoots built to do a lot of rooting, pushing the dirt around and such. But a coon is that's not what they're bred for. They're bred to eat grass. Now a hog, don't care what breed of hog it is, a hog cannot survive purely on grass. Don't care what the hippy dippies will tell you. It's just not possible. Hogs are omnivores. They have to have a certain amount of grain or other food substances in their diet. So anyway, got coons, and then we've also got IPPs, which are Idaho Pasture Pigs. They are a secondary breed derived from coons, but they've got Duroc, and I think they've got Berkshire in their genetics. But they were developed at Idaho. They're now officially recognized as their own specific unique breed. And they grow faster than the coons. Coon will fill out in about 12 to 16 months. An IPP is about 9 to 12 months. Not as fast. Now, commercial pink pig, they call them, commercial hog, you can fill them out, especially if you pour the grain to them, in about 6 months. Coon, takes well more than that. IPP takes a little bit more. But if you have a pasture, say you're a cattle farmer, you got horses, whatever, and you want to take care of, protect your pasture, the IPP is a good option because they don't root as bad with their coon genetics. They've got that short snoot. So anyway, all that to say, we came out here to the farm, fed the hogs, and now I'm on my way back to town. Gotta go get some firewood because it is cold this week in Louisiana, and we have run out of firewood at the house. And anyway, I've been meaning to shoot a video, haven't done it. obviously, up until now. I don't know. Just been busy. Had Thanksgiving. Smoked a couple turkeys. I'm a big grill guy. I love to smoke meat. I love to grill. Anyway, wound up smoking. Well, we wound up having 2 different Thanksgiving meals, kind of. One on Wednesday and then one on Thursday. So, and I'm not going to miss an opportunity to smoke some meat. So, we used to be a ham family, and we would go and get a Heavenly Ham. If you've ever heard of the Heavenly Ham Company, and good gracious, that is some of the best ham you'll ever have in your life. It is expensive. It is an expensive ham, but some of the best ham you will ever have in your life. Anyway, like I said, I'm by myself, got the pups, thought I would make a video. My moonshine hillbilly still smells like grape. Still smells like that doesn't smell as bad. Visions of Silliface, or whatever the pipe was that was smelled like Welch's, tasted like Welch's. It has ghosted this pipe worse than I have ever experienced a pipe ghosting in my entire life. Insane how strong the flavor has remained. And I've been smoking some Haunted Bookshop that I had jarred up. I've been smoking some Haunted Bookshop because I heard that Burleys are really good for smoking the ghosts out of a pipe. And been doing a good job. I really like Haunted Bookshop, but I also heard that Dark-Fired Kentucky is good for smoking ghosts out, and so I grabbed a jar that I've been meaning to try from Briarworks. It's their new blend called Smokehouse. Briarworks obviously does this in conjunction with Cornell and Deal. Cornell and Deal, blends and tends this 4P Prevost, and the guys over there at Briarworks. But it's there's no description on the on this. All I can tell you is that it has Dark-Fired Kentucky in it. If you want a description of the pipe tobacco, I wish I had thought ahead. You can go to Cornell and Deal's website. You can probably get it from Briarworks' website. Also, forgive the background noise. I am driving, and I live in rural Louisiana, and so the roads are pretty horrendous. Anyway, if you want a description, go to Cornell and Deal's website, it's Cornell and Deal's website. Go to smokingpipes.com, check that out. And then, anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna pop this tin open. Mesquite, barbecue. Definitely smells like a smokehouse. It's really cool because they put the Briarworks building. I've been there a number of times. My wife's from Columbia, Tennessee, which is where Briarworks is. So I've been there a number of times and bought pipe tobacco from there, smoked cigars there. Super nice people. If you're ever in Columbia, I'm telling you, do yourself a favor, go by Briarworks. It is one of like top 3 best cigar, pipe tobacco stores I've ever been in my life. Now, have I been in more than 10? Probably not, but still, absolutely impeccable vibe. They'll get food trucks to get food trucks to kind of pull up on most. Oh, okay, well, oh my goodness, this is why you don't do this while driving, because you'll dump your tobacco out in your lap. We're gonna pull off up here on the, oh goodness gracious, it's pretty funny. Gonna have some Carhartt flavored tobacco to put in my pipe. But if you smoke pipe, this kind of thing will happen to you. I can't remember what I was saying. I am going to pull off because I am trying to do too many things at one time. To do too many things at one time. Normally when I smoke on the go, I will stop to pack my pipe. Don't know why I didn't think to just go ahead and do that this time, but anyway, here we are. Like vanilla, brown sugar. It smells great. I haven't smoked just a ton of Dark Fire Kentucky in my tobacco experiences. I'm trying to think of anything that has dark fired in it. Hey, Mac, this ain't for you, dog. No, put that paw back. I should probably take it out of drive, shouldn't I? It's that time of year when you're battered down in Carhartt, and it gets a little difficult moving around and maneuvering. My mind has gone blank after I dumped all of this tobacco out in my lap as to what to say, but that's okay. It smells like it's got a little bit of Latakia in it. I could be wrong. I also think Presbyterian has some dark fired in it. This kind of reminds me of that. I could be wrong. Presbyterian, man, you want to talk about a tin that smells like barbecue. First one I ever opened, and I do recommend Presbyterian mixture. First tin I ever opened, my wife was in the car with me one time when I did it, and we both just like, whoa, that smells like barbecue. And my wife will tell me all the time, all tobaccos smell the same to her. She just has said, smells like stone fruit, figs, And I can see where she's coming from on that, but anyway, I'm just saying. What am I saying? I don't know. My brain's not working. I also had a head injury a week ago tomorrow, so got me some slack. I watched some people on YouTube review this tobacco. Read some reviews. People were calling it a heavy hitter. A little moist, but not too bad. This is the problem I've had with my pipe tobacco journey. Is I have not really found a tobacco I don't like. Almost every one I have thoroughly enjoyed. Almost every one. There's some in there that I haven't loved, but we're gonna get back on the road. It really, I'm gonna be honest, it tastes like it smells. I mean, it's got this really kind of salty, smoky campfire taste to it. I was gonna do this while we were feeding the pigs, letting the dogs run around, and then the wind was blowing and it was cold, and I just said, no, I'm gonna do this in the truck. I highly recommend pigs if you're looking for a farm animal to get into. They're cheaper than cows. They're easier than goats. And you just get a killer. I mean, you get pork out of them. I mean, it's just the return on pigs is awesome. Now, make sure you've got good fencing. But they're smarter than most dogs. I mean, I can't speak highly enough about them. I gotta get a fenced in area up here, up at my house, so I can move into town, because they're living at our old house, which is on the farm, 30 minutes away. Not ideal for having farm animals. We had chickens, and all the chickens died. Coons, and possums, and hawks, owls. If you ever have chickens, you learn that everything wants to eat a chicken. They ain't just humans that love Chick-fil-A. Very good. A sweet, kind of like dark brown sugar flavor. This may be another truck blend for me. I'm getting too many truck blends. Let's be honest, I've got Orlick, I've got Bayou Morning Flake, I've got an old 10 EMP in here, early morning pipe, and it is dry as a bone. I need to do a little bit of treatment on it, try to bring it back to life. And I've got some pocket jars that I've used from time to time, which allows you to, it could probably use a little bit of dry time. I didn't rub it out as good as I needed to either, because I was ready to get back on the road. But I am having to do some relighting. Tell you what, I had a really great Thanksgiving. Just have so much, and obviously every day when you're above ground you've got so much to be thankful for, but 2025 has been an incredible year for me and my family. We had a good year of farming, had good yields, didn't have good prices. Farmers are struggling, if you know any, or if you don't know any. The agriculture industry is struggling, but have a little trouble. But we had good yields. I picked up some land for me and my wife to farm. We bought a house. I renovated a house, literally. I mean, like, I hired a guy, I hung the sheetrock on the ceiling, me and my dad. We hired a guy to float it, and then we had a guy hang a backsplash in the kitchen. And that, everything we did to the house, I did, me and my dad did. Had a kid. Sorry, I'm not doing this in order of importance. I'm doing this in order that it happened. We didn't think, that is a long story, we did not think that house was going to get bought, though. The couple that lived there, the wife was ready to move. The husband did not want to move at all. Thankfully, I was able to encourage them along. Get the house bought. Got us moved to town before the baby got here so we could get a good nursery and everything, but had a healthy son. I could cry. I mean, it just has been a 2025, and I said this at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, I felt like 2025 would be one for the books. My sister and my brother-in-law had a baby. Healthy baby girl. We live surrounded by better friends than we deserve in our small town. Got more pipe tobacco than I know what to do with. It just don't Don't get no better. '26 is a lot to live up to if it's gonna beat 2025. But my wife has said she will be okay if 2026 is a more low-key, smooth, even keel, more laid-back year. She has said she will be fine with a little bit less excitement. I'm opening a coffee shop, and that's maybe false advertising. An organization, a nonprofit that I'm a part of, is opening a coffee shop. So that's fun, exciting news. We wanted the doors to be open before like December the 1st. Not gonna happen. But it's been a beautiful year. I'm getting a phone call, but I highly recommend Briarworks Smokehouse. If you've got the opportunity, pick it up. If you're looking for a dark fire Kentucky, it's not super strong. It does have that really, that campfire-y flavor to it, that barbecue flavor, but it's sweet. It's got a sweetness to it. I don't know. I don't think it's topped. If it is, it's not heavily topped. Yeah, delicious. I'm a big fan. So anyway, I hope that you and your family had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I pray that God blesses you as we approach the new year. Take care. We'll holler at you later.